I'm Sarah Forgany with KENS 5 News Now. A man being described as suspicious is rushed to the hospital after apartment residents confronted him and one resident shot him. San Antonio police say this happened just after 11 a.m. at an apartment complex on Goliad Road on the southeast side. They say two maintenance workers confronted the man and the man attacked them, even punching one in the face. The suspect also reportedly threatened residents with a knife and a taser. Apartment management told the guy to leave and he took off. A resident chased after him and shot him when the suspect pointed a taser at that resident. That suspect was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Now to the devastating call just moments after a fire breaks out, killing a 90-year-old man. His frantic son rushing to the scene early Wednesday morning. KENS 5's Earl Stoudemire went out to that home on Schley Avenue, southeast of downtown, where this tragedy unfolded.
This is the aftermath of what firefighters have been working on at this home on Schley Avenue. Firefighters got here just before 6:30 this morning, and when they got here, fire officials tell us they found a man dead in the home.
We got heavy smoke pushing out the entire house.
Calls to 911 and even doorbell rings at the nearby fire station, alerting firefighters.
We got fire running through the entire house.
Within minutes, crews would realize someone was inside.
We got a person asking if his father was out.
They were able to knock down the fire, get to where the resident normally sleeps at night, and unfortunately found the victim deceased in that back room location.
Assistant Fire Chief Stephen Rustin says they're working to see if there were smoke detectors in the home. So far, it's believed the fire started at the back of the home, but an arson investigator will help determine an official cause. On the southeast side, Earl Stoudemire, KENS 5.
And a sad update to a shooting in northeast Bexar County. We learned the 39-year-old man who was shot last night has died. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office responded to a shots fired call in the 6800 block of Old Hand Drive just before 9 Tuesday night. Deputies arrived to find one man suffering from several gunshot wounds. Witnesses reported seeing several people running from the scene. No arrests have been made. New developments out of the Middle East. Israel and Hamas have reportedly agreed to a ceasefire deal after a 15-month war in the Gaza Strip. That deal promises the release of dozens of hostages held by Hamas in phases, the release of hundreds of Palestinian prisoners in Israel, and it would allow hundreds of thousands of displaced people in Gaza to return to their homes. The agreement is expected to go into effect in the coming days. This is a developing story. Check out the latest updates on KENS5.com. A tragic end to an undercover police operation, and the deadly crash is caught on camera. A teen being tracked by covert officers caused this crash as he tries to run away. An innocent woman who was walking on a nearby sidewalk was killed. Now, this is not the first time the 19-year-old had been accused of evading police. According to online records, he was convicted in 2023 for leading police on a high-speed chase in a stolen car that injured two officers. But records show he only served 5 months out of a 3-year sentence. Now he's facing another evading arrest charge and a murder charge. Megan Reyna has more from the South Side.
A narcotics investigation late Monday night ended in this, a deadly crash off West Byron Avenue, part of it caught on this surveillance camera. Police say 19-year-old Leo Pinero fled officers around 12:40 and lost control of his vehicle, crashing into this guardrail and a woman on the sidewalk. That woman died at the scene. Neighbors say they woke up to a loud noise.
It sounded like it was thunder, so we didn't think nothing of it until we just started hearing noises. So we came out to see what it was, and neighborhood is pretty much crowded with cops.
Police say undercover officers were initially following Pinero during a narcotics investigation. They called for a marked unit to try and pull him over, and that's when they say he took off speeding down the street. Police say they did not go after him. In this video, you can see after his car spins out, he appears to run away. A passenger runs off as well. Police say they caught up to both of them, but Pinero is the only one charged. None of the neighbors we spoke with wanted to be identified, but are heartbroken for the victim. They say they're working to figure out if anyone knew her.
This was a complete shock for us.
It's sad, man. It's so sad that things like that happen,
The San Antonio Police Department is sending 61 officers to Washington, D.C. to work the inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump. The officers will work alongside the Metropolitan Police Department. SAPD told us in the past they have sent officers to assist in the presidential inauguration, but they did not send officers during President Biden's inauguration in 2021. Trump's inauguration is this Monday, January 20th. A disturbing development out of Comal County. Records show a former high school teacher is charged with more crimes involving minors. Back in 2023, he was arrested for an improper relationship with a student, and now he's back in jail. KENS 5's Sarah Duran reports on his arrest.
According to jail records, 40-year-old Orlando Nauman has 18 new charges. The former Canyon Lake teacher and coach is mostly accused of possession with intent to promote child pornography, but he's also behind bars for online solicitation of a minor and child pornography. Nauman was booked last Friday. This photo is from his 2023 arrest for improper communication with a 15-year-old at school. At the time, he was also hit with an unrelated charge of possession of child pornography with intent to promote. Nauman resigned when an investigation was launched on campus into the alleged misconduct, and it happened during a troubling time at Canyon Lake High School. Just 2 months before his incident in 2023, another teacher was arrested for her involvement with a student in 2022. She resigned as a result. For now, it's unclear if these additional charges are connected to Nauman's arrest in 2023. The Comal County Sheriff's Office only told us the DA has indicted him, and the indictment is still sealed. In the studio, Sarah Duran, KENS 5.
As for today's forecast, meteorologist Ryan Choptaw.
And it's going to be a cold and chilly day. Highs near 57, a few sprinkles between now and about 6 p.m. Otherwise, clearing skies and temperatures back in the 30s by early Thursday morning.
Thank you, Ryan. That's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Forgany.
Stream news anytime. Download the KENS 5 Plus app today.